Is the lack of capital stopping you from starting your business? Do you believe that you can start a business even if you don't have a big capital? Or do you have enough savings to start, but you have not started your business because you're scared to lose all your savings? Today, we will be talking about the last of the 3 ways you can start a business right away with almost no capital. And this is hack number 3. So hi, welcome to Mommy Negosyo's Business Tips number 28. We started talking about the first and the second hack in our previous episodes. And if you missed them, please do check the link in the description below. Because in this video, we will complete our 3-part series to talk about these 3 hacks. So as a review, we said that these hacks are called hacks because you are not expected to do them for a long time, okay? The only goal is for you not to touch your savings, or if you don't have savings, for you to have a small amount to get a mentor and to start a business. The goal is to be able to learn the steps and really practice these steps until you become skilled enough to succeed in the business that you start. The word I want you to focus on is practice, all right? Just like you need to practice when you learn how to swim or how to drive, and having an experienced teacher guide you, you need to do the same with starting a business. Just for you to remember this, can you please type the word practice for me in the comments? Okay, thank you. We said that the first 2 hacks are, number 1, declutter and sell off some of your unused items and convert them into money. The second one was to monetize your talents. Examine what you are good at and find ways to turn your talent into money temporarily. Again, I'd like to emphasize that you should not make this your business. Not yet. Because if you do this, you will not be able to grow it. It is all dependent on you. All right? This is just a short-term hack to get some cash to start. Okay? Now let's go to the last hack of the 3 ways you can start a business right away with almost no capital. And hack number 3 is to be a reseller. If you know my story, you'd know that 40 years ago, I was a teacher who never wanted to be in business. But after getting married and 1 month after my first baby was born, my husband lost his job. So we depended on my salary as he started one business after another by trial and error. And when my salary was no longer enough for my baby's milk, I thought of getting a sideline, a side hustle. Tutoring then was not an option because I had no time. So I decided to ask my co-teachers what they needed that I could sell to them. They said a sack of rice, so I went to a relative and asked if I could help her sell her rice. But since I have no capital, I asked her if it was okay for me to just pay when the customers pay already. And she agreed. So I started by selling rice. Nowadays, this is called a reseller, but during those times, we did not use that term yet. Now, next, people ask for eggs. So I looked for a supplier again and I got one. And then watches, and then jewelry. Now, do you have friends or relatives that you can approach to be their reseller? If they don't trust you, is there anything of value that you can leave with them so that they will have a guarantee that you will pay them afterwards? You know, I was shy and it was difficult for me to approach people. Now, actually, it's easier for you even if you're shy because you don't have to sell personally. You can sell through Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or post on Facebook. Again, this is just a hack and not meant to be your long-term business because for your long-term business, it will have to depend on your business calling. So, hack number 3 is to be a reseller. So this is a summary of the 3 hacks you can use to start a business right away with almost no capital. Hack number 1 again, declutter and sell. Number 2, monetize your talents. And number 3, be a reseller. Now, there's absolutely no reason for you not to start a business anymore, okay? The only thing that will be stopping you would be fear. Let's talk about fear. What's the opposite of fear? What do you think? Well, most people think that it is courage. But if you wait for courage, then you'll never start your business. In my story, I was shy. I did not have capital, remember? And I did not know what business to start. I had no mentor. I did not even want to be a businesswoman, but I started. Why? Because my baby would go hungry. What motivated me was a mother's love for her baby. So remember this, the opposite of fear is not courage. The opposite of fear is love. Courage is feeling the fear but doing it anyway. Have you heard this saying before? Courage does not mean that there's no fear. Fear is still there, but love is stronger. Love can banish fear. Love is your weapon against fear. It has to be a love that's bigger than yourself, a love that can motivate you to overcome your fear. Yesterday, I had a coaching session with a mentee. Let's call her Cynthia. For 10 months, Cynthia could not start her business. Everyone in her batch has already started and are earning back more than what they paid for in the coaching program, but Cynthia was the only one lagging behind. She kept changing her mind about what business to start. Then yesterday, Cynthia had the same reasons again. She said that she was depressed and she came up with so many psychological terms about what's wrong with her. And finally, I asked her, "Why are you enrolled in this coaching program again?" And she said, "Mommy N, it's for me to prove to myself that I can succeed." I told her, "Well, I think your reason is not big enough." So after much coaching, she realized that if she will succeed, she'll inspire her kids to overcome all fear and excuses and be successful themselves. Kahit na wala na ako, maalala nila na hindi ako sumuko at sila din hindi susuko sa business. That's what she said. And suddenly, she was in fighting form again. And her commitment is to start baking 4 cakes in the next week so that she can finally start. Now, oftentimes, it's the love of a mother for her kids that will give her courage. She will feel the fear, but as she thinks of her kids, she will start anyway. The challenge is for us to find the love for someone, for something bigger than ourselves. Going on Facebook Live and YouTube and being Mommy N is not natural for me, but I'm here. Why? I'm here for the following reasons. 1, love for my son. Being online is our topic for bonding. As I continue to model for him the value of resilience, it is my hope that he too will be able to overcome all the challenges in starting his online businesses. Number 2, love for my team. I can abandon all this, but what about the work we did together for years already? We have worked so hard and we need to see all of this into fruition. I can't take the feeling that I have given up on them without reaching our goals. Number 3, love for my mentees and the women who need my guidance, because without me sharing my failures to them, they will make so many mistakes that may even cost them their lives. So, love. If you got that, please type the word love in the comments below this video. Now, was that helpful? I hope you learned something new from this video, and if you did, please make sure to share this episode with a fellow aspiring entrepreneur. And join our community by clicking the link below to learn more. Till next time, bye!